As I mentioned, great vessels: superior vena cava, inferior vena cava, aorta, pulmonary trunk, which divides into left and right pulmonary arteries. Since I'm on vessels, the four pulmonary veins. Okay. Right atrium, right ventricle, left atrium, left ventricle. Then you can pull this apart and open it. Right? And open it. And you can see here already, these are marvelous, but people have damaged the AV valves. They're made out of paper. It's a design flaw. Anyhow, blood returns to the heart from the systemic circuit, and it empties into the right atrium via the inferior vena cava, superior vena cava. And the venous blood itself from the heart, the great majority of the venous blood, okay, drains into the coronary sinus, and then that coronary sinus opens up in the right atrium, right there. That red dot is the opening of the coronary sinus, which drains the majority of the venous blood into the right atrium. Close that door, please. Okay, when the right atrium contracts in systole, the right AV valve, the tricuspid valve, is open, blood flows into the right ventricle. When the right ventricle contracts in ventricular diastole, it forces open the pulmonary semilunar valve. The poorly oxygenated blood flows into the pulmonary trunk, which splits into left and right pulmonary arteries. This blood is on its way to the lungs for gas exchange in the pulmonary circuit. Carbon dioxide is blown off when we exhale. Oxygen is picked up. The oxygen-rich blood returns to the heart via the four pulmonary veins. It gets dumped into the left atrium. These four holes in red represent the openings of the four pulmonary veins. When the left atrium contracts, the left atrioventricular valve, also known as the mitral or bicuspid valve, is open. Blood flows into the left ventricle. When the left ventricle contracts, it forces open the aortic semilunar valve, right? The left ventricle contracts, it forces open the aortic semilunar valve. Blood flows into the aorta, and then from the aorta and all of its branches, oxygen-rich blood is delivered to all parts of the body in the systemic circuit. This is the interventricular septum, the muscular wall that separates the left from the right ventricle. Right coronary artery, left coronary artery. These are sections through the right and left coronary artery, right at the point where they come off of the ascending aorta. That's what you need to know. All right, it's not that difficult. It's actually